So could you please tell me what brings you to this Congress?
So I just did a keynote speech on the main stage, and it's really exciting to be at the Digital Enterprise Show because everything that we do as a global digital marketing agency is in that digital sphere. We are working in the B2B and enterprise space with incredible brands, global brands, and being here and being a part of the conversation around how do we move to the future. The keynote that I gave was the future of work, and I'm often talking about the future of work, the future of marketing, and just where we're going in general with technology, because I truly believe that human potential is augmented through technology to inspire innovation within organizations.
Okay, and what would be the headline, the main headline of what you just talked about in this Congress?
The headline is that the future of work is human intelligence partnered with artificial intelligence to really create a space for that human potential and innovation within business.
Do you think the future is going to be possible, like it's going to be completely different, or we're going to take back again this human contact that maybe we are missing with all this new technology?
I think there's going to always be a part of us that reminisces about the good old days, right? But no, I actually think everything's going to change. I think that we have a very small glimpse of what the future is going to be like, because think of it this way. If everything is sensing and everything's connected and it's paired into an intelligent system, all bets are off. Our world is going to be different. You and I aren't going to have the same life expectancy that our parents and before them had. So if you say you're going to live several hundred years and 3D printing makes it possible for you to have a liver transplant, your heart, replaced, and then regenerative medicine makes it so that the aging clock is reversed and you become younger, you're going to be in the workforce longer. And then there's still babies being born. So what we're going to see is a huge population explosion, but also a lot of people within the workforce. And so, the bigger picture is, our world's going to change because why? The genie's out of the bottle. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are here. 3D printing is here. The Internet of Things is here. Everything's connected. It wasn't connected in the past. There's data out there on everybody. There's data on you, there's data on me. Everything about us has already been revealed. And so we can't go back to the past. We may yearn for those good days, but you know what? It's never going back. So what we have to do is look at how do we want to create a future? How do we want to resolve some of these problems? How are we going to resolve the problem with feeding people in the future with food, right? So genetically engineered food.
So yeah, you're talking about I will think many problems like intelligence, artificial intelligence, and data, and future looks black, or it's gonna be.
I think the future is very positive, but I think it's naive to only look at the good. Where there is light, there is dark. No, I think we should be aware, not scared. I don't believe in fear. I think fear has never accomplished anything brilliant. No fear, but I do think we have to cast a knowing glance to the future and say, where there's a light, there's a dark, right? There's a potential for a shadow. We have to think, everybody has to get involved with data privacy issues. Everybody needs to get involved with security. Everyone needs to pay attention. So it's only when we don't pay attention that we unconsciously create things that maybe we haven't thought through. But I do think that if you wake people up and people are healthier, they're living longer, they're younger, I think that as long as we are consciously committed together as a global family, a global community, that we can create something quite amazing. And I think we can enjoy a life. I think we can actually enjoy things where we don't have to do the things that AI can do for us.
in this place we can find like a lot of big companies that have been there forever and a lot of new companies, and there's a lot of so many young people that like want to start this startup adventure. What would be your piece of advice for them?
I would say that the most powerful tool that you and I have is our ability to learn. So if you have a dream of starting something, then start it. The reason most organizations are held back or most entrepreneurs never get going is they just fail to take action. So it's about taking action. It's about executing on your dream, because as long as you don't do anything, it'll stay a dream. But it becomes a reality when you execute on that. And I think that what we have at this point in time, like no other time, available resources and information and tools to be able to learn whatever it is that we want to learn and do whatever it is that we want to do. So this is so positive. The sky's the limit, but it's about just making sure that you do something, execute, take action, make those dreams a reality.
And I have to ask, because I would say you're the second woman that comes today, well, that has come here, and like 95% of people are men. What would you say about that?
So I've been a long time woman in technology, and I'm used to being the only person on stage. And what I got to say is that I absolutely love men. I married one, and I birthed one. But I also feel like it's women need to support women as well. Because I do see a lot of men showing up in technology to be supportive, but it's oftentimes women who are hardest on other women. So I would say to women of my age to mentor, reach out, lift up, promote other women, and to start acknowledging the men in our life that actually have been supporting us, who have been promoting us, because we only are going to achieve more gender parity together. It's a group thing. It's an us thing, not a we and a them, right? So I think I'm the only female keynote speaker today. I think this is it right here. But I think that's awesome. I say that's a win. I say that, DES is so cool to be future forward, because if you look at even this year, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, CES, there were no female keynotes at all. And so DES, I think, is rocking it. I think that they're future forward. I believe that they're doing a good job of trying to pull in a global voice, pull in a bigger conversation, including the gender parity issue. And I have a lot of respect for them for doing that. So, thank you. And I think we just go up from here, right?
Any other idea you want to transmit that I haven't asked you?
No?
Oh.
He's the director and he's the producer over where we are in the U.S. Is there anything I should have talked about or said?
What do you think this Congress is going to give to you?
You know what I think about the Digital Enterprise Show, this whole Congress, what it brings for me is I'm always learning. I'm a perpetual student. I never know anything, right? So I begin with beginner's mind, because the minute we know something is the minute that we are failing to be surprised and delighted. It's almost like I think the wisest people are like children. They're looking to be surprised. They're looking to be in a state of wonder and gratitude, right? And I think far too many people are too invested in wanting to be smart and already know. I think true intelligence is just learn, and ask questions. And that's what I'm doing at this show. I'm learning from other people. I'm asking questions. I'm being enlightened and illuminated by the wisdom, the collective wisdom globally that's shown up to this show. It's an incredible place to be. Anyone who's not in Madrid attending DES is totally missing out.